Bitcoin just broke $50,000 for a single Bitcoin. This is absolutely history in the making right now. And we are so close to Bitcoin breaking $1 trillion in market cap, which will be an absolutely phenomenal milestone. And I think will open the way for much more money to start flowing into Bitcoin. What's up guys, Dirk here from intelligentcryptocurrency.com, and I had to make this video because geez, $50,000 for a single Bitcoin. How insane is that? Just 6 years ago in 2015, you could still buy Bitcoin for $250. That is a 200x in the last 6 years. Okay, so now at this point, we are just a 2x away from Bitcoin hitting $100,000 per Bitcoin, which seems incredible right now still, but it seems actually more achievable. But you know, a few years ago, if you would have said, hey, Bitcoin's going to $100,000, it seemed ridiculous. Now it's a 2x from here, and maybe $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 actually doesn't seem that crazy anymore for a single Bitcoin to be priced at that point sometime in future. Now, as you can see over here, Bitcoin is currently at a $946 billion market cap. So the level that we need to hit is just over $53,000 for a single Bitcoin. That should be about the point where we hit $1 trillion in market cap, which is going to be phenomenal, because I think once Bitcoin really hits that $1 trillion in market cap valuation, then the rest of the world is just not going to be able to deny the value and the place of Bitcoin in this world anymore. You know, all the banksters, all the CEOs, all the old money, the Warren Buffetts, the who knows what, who've been saying, you know, Bitcoin is rat poison and it's a scam and it's a fraud and it's going to zero, right? Well, if it hits $1 trillion, which we are very close to doing, it's hit $50,000. It's here to stay. You can't deny it anymore. And as that continues, if people still continue to deny it, then they're going to look pretty stupid, right? So Bitcoin, absolutely amazing. So why this is so important also is because if you've been following this channel, right, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe, click the notification bell, because I've been making updates on this for months already, saying how this cycle is repeating the 2017 cycle, except it's just much bigger, right? So far it's still exactly on track. Bitcoin is still pumping first, and afterwards Ethereum and the other altcoins are going to follow. So we are seeing a monster pump in Bitcoin. How high it's going to go, I don't know, 60k, 80k, maybe 100k, but at some point that money is once again going to start flowing into altcoins. We've already seen it over the last couple of weeks. Altcoins have increased significantly, but if the cycle plays out as 2017, the increase in altcoins that we've seen so far is nothing compared to what we're about to get. So one thing I'm personally keeping an eye on for the potential peaking of the altcoins is look at the Bitcoin dominance, which basically means the ratio of the Bitcoin market cap compared to the rest of the altcoin market cap, and the percentage of that as the total market cap, right? So you can see we're currently at 62.94%. Now, the very peak of the euphoria of the altcoin boom in January 2018 was over here at approximately 34-35% Bitcoin dominance. So I think there is a good chance that sometime in the future, hopefully this year, we are going to see a double bottom, meaning that the Bitcoin dominance is going to revisit the high 30%, or maybe even the low 30%. This means we still have a long way down to go, but you can see if it happens, it can actually happen pretty fast. You can see it went from this level, the similar level that we were at just a few weeks ago, in just a matter of a couple of weeks. It went from 70 all the way down to almost 35. So the Bitcoin dominance almost halved towards the very peak of the cryptocurrency bull run cycle. So this means once again this could happen. If we get a collapse in the Bitcoin dominance, this could happen in a period of weeks. And to me, I think that would signal quite potentially the end of the bull run. So because we are still here currently at 63, I think there is still way further to go, and that means way further upside potential for altcoins. Now, as with everything, it is not guaranteed, but I think it is a good indicator to keep an eye on. Now, as always, there are no guarantees. I can't give you financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm sharing this with you. I have been over the last months and weeks, and what I'm seeing is if this cycle repeats, the money that is going to flow into altcoins are just going to cause a huge boom. And many of the coins that we haven't seen pump as high yet, especially the 2017 altcoins, Neo, ARC, ICX, those kind of coins that are still not even 50% of their all-time highs, I think we're going to start seeing those coins go back to their all-time highs and beyond if this cycle continues to repeat as it's doing, right? And so far, it looks exactly like that's happening. There's a lot of money flowing. There's a lot of euphoria starting right now, right? There's a lot of new participants, a lot of new money flowing into the markets, which is going to continue to help with this cycle. So as long as, you know, the world doesn't crash once again like it did last year in March with the whole you know, that what can't be named on YouTube channels or you will get banned. But basically, yeah, what happened in 2020, last March, stock markets crashed, took crypto with it, right? As long as that doesn't happen, as long as we continue to get these cash infusions, stimulus keeps going, money printers keep going, we might see a new stimulus in the US if that gets passed. Who knows how many of those people are going to put their stimulus checks into Bitcoin and crypto, you know, so there's a huge potential here for inflow. And the higher it goes, the more the FOMO kicks in, the more the people that have been sitting on the sidelines saying, hey, Bitcoin is a scam, crypto is a scam, I don't trust it, it's going to crash again, but it keeps going higher and higher and higher and higher. The longer this continues, the higher crypto goes, the more that FOMO kicks in until eventually people just start to say, okay, well, I'm jumping in now, better late than never. And as that continues, it pushes it even higher, which even more people start to think, okay, I'm jumping in now, better late than never. And then that is when we start to get the full-blown mania and euphoria with retail investors, you know, average mom and dad and teenagers and whoever has money and is watching this happen for weeks and months, and it keeps going higher and it keeps continuing, it doesn't crash. Then we get that pump, that euphoria, that mania. And at that point, we are going to be looking to get out of the markets, because after that is done, at some point it will crash. Okay, people are talking about, Bitcoin's never going to crash, markets are not going to crash. This time is different because we have institutions, blah, 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 blah. Okay, the market cycles, in my opinion, are going to repeat. There is going to be another crash. Now, I do think that the markets will go a lot higher before they do crash. But after the euphoria, after the insane blow-off phase, which I think is coming, and will be absolutely phenomenal for those of us holding altcoins, that the potential gains could be insane, right? As long as this continues, of course, but it's looking good. So if we get that crazy blow-off phase, I think afterwards it will crash again, okay? Institutions or no institutions, and this could happen from a much higher level, right? I'm not saying Bitcoin is going to crash from 50K. It could go to $100, $200, $300,000 and then crash back down. You know, if it goes to 300K, maybe it crashes back down to 80K. Obviously, having Bitcoin crash to $80,000 would obviously not be bad because it's 80,000, right? But the problem is a lot of people are going to FOMO into the top. They're going to be buying Bitcoin at 200K, 250K, 300K, and then when it drops, those people get wrecked, right? The same with altcoins. A lot of people are waiting on the sidelines, and it's going to go up, and it's going to go higher and higher and higher and higher. A lot of people are going to be buying in at the top, and when it drops 50, 60, 70, 80%, those people are going to be wrecked. So I'm warning you here. The upside potential right now, I think, is still huge. I think we still have weeks, probably months left of this, and we should still get that parabolic blow-off phase, right? So if that happens, we ride that up as much as possible, and then we try and look to get out. So let's see, you know, maybe by the time you're watching this, Bitcoin has already crossed the $1 trillion in market cap. Hopefully so. I think we're going to start getting a lot more media attention when that happens, because that is just such a big milestone. And like I just explained, the snowball effect, people waiting, they finally, you know, jump on board. They say better late than never. And this causes a snowball effect, pushes it up even higher. More people get in, even pushes it higher, until at some point we get that blow-off phase, and then it's done, and we get the delusion phase, the greed, and then it crashes back down. So be aware of all of this, guys. I think what lies ahead for altcoins is enormous potential upside in the coming few months. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to continue to update you as we go along here, so you can get that guidance. And if you really want the best chance of being able to navigate this crypto market, come and join me inside my program, Intelligent Cryptocurrency, okay? I've got all the courses. I write a monthly newsletter. I give you my research, my updates. We've got a Discord chat group with over 400 crypto investors from all around the world. We're in there every single day. When you're a part of this group, obviously you get to ask me questions in real time. I share my own buy and sell movements. Whenever I buy, whenever I'm going to get out and sell in real time, I share that with all the members. So if you want to learn more about that, go sign up for my cryptocurrency masterclass, which is completely free. It's the first link in the description. When you sign up there, I give you all the details, and then you can choose to join us. And there's a 60-day money-back guarantee, so no risk for you. All the potential upside, even a single tip could make you back the membership fee. So, if you're doing anything with crypto, consider joining that. We still have, I think, a few more months, if not maybe the rest of the year, for this bull run to complete its blow off phase, and the potential upside is huge. But like I said, at some point, you're gonna have to get out of the markets, take initial, reduce positions, maybe even get out completely, because I think after the boom is done, there will be another bust, and obviously you want to try and avoid that, because writing down a 50 to 80% decline is not fun. So thanks for watching. Sign up for my free masterclass, join us inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency, subscribe to YouTube channel here, and I will see you in the next video.